So hello, and my name is Glenn, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, got new pickups. So these come from quite a variety of sellers. The most expensive one I got is this £10 note. So this is probably very fine to extremely fine. I'd say it's more closer to very fine. Although you can hear it's very crisp still. And the only problems with it are the obvious folds, but you got some brown there. And also someone wrote on it, 120. So this is an Australian £10 note. And they're circulated to 1966. They probably would have lasted a fair bit into 1966. They're equivalent to $20. So I'll purchase this one for about 110. But in this condition, usually you pay in about $200 to $300. Yeah, so in 1966, this is worth half a week's pay. So you usually got paid about £20. That's what I saw on my grandfather's pay slip. So, and he was I think a carpenter. Yeah, so, that was a lot of money back then. Then we have Turkey's hyperinflation banknotes. So there's been a lot of hoo-ha about Turkey. No, their lira has crashed from 1 lira equaled $1 Australian in 2005 to 10 lira now. And that's about 17 years, so I'm surprised it's actually at 10 lira. I thought it would have been higher, like 50 or 70 or whatever. So the exchange rate in 1995 was 1 million old lira equals $1 Australian. That's why I got a 20,000 lira banknote here. So this was issued probably in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, because by 1995 they issued a 25,000 lira coin as well as a 50,000 lira. So, this was definitely out of circulation in the late 90s. So we have Kemal Atatürk, so the founder of modern Turkey. And we've got various features, but I'll go over this in another video. And on the back we just have the central bank building. Then we have the 50,000, same. They all have Kemal Atatürk, so no use introducing him in each banknote. And the watermark is also Kemal Atatürk. So you look him up on Wikipedia. Here's the Parliament building, and there's a Turkish flag, so that's quite nice. Okay, the 100 and 200,000. So this one was in circulation probably through the 90s up into 2000 when they issued a 100,000 lira coin. And yeah, on the back we have Mr. Ataturk with some children. So it's a nice banknote. And this series is extensive. I think there's like 20 or 30 different types of banknotes of since the 1980s. But if you want to include since 1922, you're probably talking about at least 1 to 200. I haven't counted them, so I don't know. Okay, 250,000. So this was changed to a coin in 2002. So this one would have been in circulation probably in the late 90s to 2002. And here we have the Red Fort. So that's quite a nice fort there. Looks like Viennese. Then we have 500,000. So this circulated up into 2005 when they redenominated their currency. So this has the equivalent value of 50 kuruş in Turkey. And they never actually issued this as a coin. Here's a war memorial, quite a nice banknote. I like this hyperinflation. And this is the highest denomination I've got out of this lot. Highest one I do have is 10 million. I need the 20 million. So this was equivalent to 1 new Turkish lira in 1995. And on the back we have, looks like a dam Okay, the Ataturk, the Bird J. Okay, so the Ataturk Dam. Anyway, and then we've got some other banknotes. So it's quite surprisingly, these banknotes have just come onto the market. Not too sure why. So this is the 1970s banknotes with, oh, I forget this guy's name. Okay, so I looked him up, and he's President Mahmud Duad. He was assassinated in 1978. So I have the whole series here, and so we got the 3 lows, which cost me I think $3 each, and they're all uncirculated. So we've got the 10 Afghani. There's the coat of arms there. So this is a guy that overthrew the kingdom, and I can't remember what is on this side, but I'll make another video on that to go through it. Another one for $3. So years ago these used to cost about at least $10 each, and the higher denominations were pretty hard to get. So a stash of these must have just come out. Maybe the Taliban have gotten a few banknotes and have, with the central bank building, maybe they're selling off old stock for currency. I don't know, that's just a guess. So it's nice. 50 Afghanis. Then we have the 100 Afghanis. So I believe this comes in, no, that's a 500. So at the time that was probably worth about $4 in exchange rate. And we got 500 Afghanis. So these used to cost at least 20 or 30. So I got the 100 to 500 and 1,000 for $10 each, which is a pretty good deal. And yeah, so I think 5 years ago I tried to get these, but they were a bit expensive, $20–30 each. But the price seems to have come down. And the highest banknote value at the time was 1,000 Afghani, so this is quite a lot of money back then. So until it pretty much lost its value in 2004 when they issued the new Afghani. So it's a nice series, it costs about $40. And then we have these 2 Romanian banknotes. So this is quite a nice series. I like this, but it's from the inflation period in Romania. So here we have 100,000. So una suta mei lei, 100,000 lei. And then we have 2 women. Quite nice feature. The watermark is not too sure. Then on the background we have women in the fields with looks like plows, and they don't wear shoes. How barbarians! But it's quite a nice banknote. And then we have the 1,000 Lira. So this one is from 1945. Sorry, this one's from 1946. So after the Second World War. There you go. Yep. But they redenominated it in 1947 anyway. And this one has a watermark of, I think it's Trajan. Need to look it up. And then we got some beautiful features. So this is a Romanian banknotes at this time were awesome. Actually, Romanian banknotes have always been quite good. The coins not so, but the banknotes are, they're just works of art. Always have been. And here we have the 2 women with a plough, and she's picking fruit. So that's quite a nice banknote there. So these ones, I think they cost me about $10 each, which yeah, I don't mind paying for because I like these banknotes. That's why I got them. And so they're good purchases. I'm not too sure if I want to resell these or just keep them. So let me know what you think, which banknote you think is the best, and if you need any information on where to buy it from, I'll put a link down below on eBay. There is one seller who does sell all these banknotes from Afghanistan, so if anyone wants that link, I might as well, just leave a comment and I'll give it to you. But anyway, thank you very much.